Okay, good day, guys. Welcome to GJ's Academy. And our topic for today is matrices and determinants. I'm sure most of you must have noticed that I've posted one matrix and determinant of 3 by 3 before, but one way or the other, it was mistakenly deleted due to one issue or the other. So here it is again. I have to redo it, and this time I'll make sure that I'll be explaining it better. So we are told to find the inverse of what? Matrix A, and it's a 3 by 3. So the inverse of matrix A is usually represented by A to the negative bar. So it is equal to 1 over the determinant of A multiplied by what? The adjoint of what? A. So of course most of us know how to get our determinant. So where you usually do have issues was the adjoint, but for the sake of you understanding better, so let us get our determinants first. So it's our determinant of A. So remember, it is plus minus plus for the determinant. So we have 4. Then you close up the row and the column. So you are left with 4, 0, 7 and what? Minus. So you write it 4, 4, 0, 7 and minus 4. Then you know it is minus that is supposed to come next, but because we have another minus here, so instead of wasting our time, we just turn into plus, because minus times minus will give us plus. So you cover up the column and the row, so I left with minus 2, 0, minus 2, 0, then what? 5. Remember, I've closed this and this. 5 and what? Minus 4. Then our plus sign comes in, plus 6. So we are left with what? If you close this row and this column, I left it 2, 4, 5 and what? Minus 7. So this minus 2, 4, 5 and what? 7. That is step 1, to get the determinant of 3 by 3. So there's another way of getting determinant, and that is Saros rule, but I won't be doing that in this video. So without wasting much of our time, 4 into bracket. This will give us what? Minus 16. Because 4 times minus 4 give us what? Minus 16. 7 times 0 give us what? Still 0. So remember, this is always plus minus, plus minus, plus minus. So minus 0, close bracket, plus 7, open bracket. Minus 2 times minus 4 give us what? Plus 8. Minus 5 times 0 will still give us 0. Plus 6 in bracket. 2 times 7 is what? Minus what? 14. Then minus 5 times 4 is what? 20. Close bracket. Then the next in line is to what? Start expanding. So this will give us in brackets minus 16 plus 7 bracket 8. Then okay, let's still leave this plus 6 minus 34. Close bracket. So you can now start 16 times 6 32. So this will give us minus 64. Minus 64 plus what? 7 times 8 is what? 56. Then plus times minus will definitely give us what? Minus. So 34 times 6 times 6 is what? This is what? 4, 2, 204, 204. So if we should sum this up, then our determinant here is equal to, so let's break it down. This is another way of me encouraging you guys to always try to solve things without calculator, so it enhances your brain strength in one way or the other. So if you subtract this from this, we have what? Negative what? 268 minus 268. Then we are told to add it with what? 56. So just once we do that, this gives us what? So we have 56 minus, let me break it down for you. 56 minus what? 268. Right, so let's just subtract 268 from 56. So 268 minus 56, this gives us what? 212. So this will be what? Negative 212. So our determinant here is what? 212. So we can now look for what? Our adjoint. And how can we get our adjoint? So this is step 1 done. So our adjoint is equal to factor of minor transpose. So our first thing is to get what? Our minor. So our minor here is what? So let me do it in a way that you guys are going to understand. You have A1. So you look for the determinant of what? When you close out this row and the column, you look for the determinant of it. And that is what? Like I said, minus 16. I look for A2. A11, A12, first row and second column. The same thing. So that means much over time. This will give us what? 8. Then move to the third row. That's A what? 13. A13 is when you close out this row and this column. And left with what? Minus 34. Remember, this is just the minor. So A21, A22, A23. Alright, so for the A21, you close out this row and you close out this column. So I left with minus 7, 6, 7 and what? Minus 4. Right, so this is 28. Or if you are confused, sorry, I have to break this down for you. So you are left 7. Remember, is this row and this column? 7, 6, 7 and minus 4. This is 28 minus 42. So this is 28 minus what? 42. Alright, 42, 28. So that's what? Minus 14. So this gives us what? Minus 14. That's for the minor of what? Minus 2. Gives us minus 14. Then move to what? The middle aspect. That is A22. Close out the row and the column. I left it 4, 6, 5 and what? Minus 4. So 4 times minus 4 will give us minus 16. Minus 16 minus 30 will give us what? Minus 46. So this is minus 46. Minus 46. Then we move to what? A23, which is the, you close this row and this column. I'm sorry, this column and this row. So we are left with 4 minus 7, 5 and 7. So this is 28. 28 minus negative 35. So that will be 28 plus 35. 28 plus 35. That will give us what? 3. Right? 8 plus 15 is 13. 1. So this is 63. This gives us 63. Because you have to be careful of the sign. Remember, close this row and this column. 4 minus 7, 5 and what? So this 5 times minus 7 will give us what? Minus 35. Right? Then 4 times 7 is 28. So 28 minus 28. Minus 35 rather. That will give us what? 63. So let me hurry up. So we have A32, A33. So we close this row, this column and this row. We are left with 7, 0, 4 and what? 6. So minus 7 times 0 will give us 0. So that will be 0 minus what? 24. That will give us minus 24. Then we have A32. So A32 here. Close this row and this column. We have 4, 0, 2 and 6. So 4 times 0 is still 0. Minus 2 That will be 0 minus minus 12, because minus 2 times 6 will give us minus 12. So that will give us plus 12. Plus 12. You have to be careful of the sign. They move to the down aspect. Close this rule and this colon. So we have 16 minus what? 14. That will give us 2. Because if we multiply these two negative, it will give us positive. So that will be 16 minus 14, which is 2. So this is our minor. You can actually write it in this form too, but I decided to write it like this so that you guys can have a proper understanding of it. So if you have to look for the cofactor of this, so our cofactor here is to what? You add plus minus plus, then this becomes minus plus minus, then plus minus plus. Yep. So what do I mean by this sign? So you'll be multiplying plus 1 minus 1. Anyway you see the minus, you multiply it with 1. So you get, so it's representing plus 1. There's an invisible 1 in front of each and every one of it. So our cofactor here is equal to what? Our cofactor here is what? So plus times minus will still give us minus 16. This will give us minus 8. This will give us minus 34. So minus times minus will give us what? Plus 14. Plus times minus will still give us minus 46. This gives us minus 63. So this plus here still gives us minus 24. This gives us minus 12. And this still gives us 2. So remember, our adjoint is equal to cofactor of a minor, transpose of cofactor of a minor. So now we can now get our adjoint. Our adjoint here is now what? You look for the transpose of this. This becomes minus 16, minus 8, and minus 34. You switch the row to the column and the column to the row. This becomes what? 14 minus 24. You come here, minus 46. This comes down here, minus 63. Then minus 12 and 2. Therefore, our A inverse is equals to what? What is our formula? Right from time. Adjoint over 1 over what? 1 over our determinant. And our determinant is 1 minus. So that will be minus 1 over 212 in brackets. Then what is our adjoint? I can just copy and paste. Minus 16, 14, minus 24, minus 8, minus 46, minus 63, minus 46, sorry, minus 12, minus 12, minus 34, minus 63, then 2. So this is our what? A inverse. Thank you very much for staying with us up to this point. Kindly like and subscribe. See you in our next class. And if this video is very helpful to you, you can also share it as well. Thank you.